You've been lied to about dinosaurs, and the mistake is so massive, so deeply rooted, that it's shaped everything you think you know about them, because the biggest misconception isn't just about what they were, but what they weren't. You picture a lumbering, scaly beast dragging its tail behind it, slow and stupid, living in a swampy prehistoric world. But that image is a fossilized fantasy born in the 1800s, a relic of early paleontology that refuses to die, and the truth is far more shocking. Dinosaurs weren't sluggish, cold-blooded monsters. They were dynamic, fast, and many of them were covered in feathers, not scales. Yes, feathers, and not just a few odd tufts here and there. Some species were completely feathered, with color patterns, display crests, and wings that suggest behaviors we still haven't fully decoded. You were told that dinosaurs are extinct, but here's the secret: they never really disappeared. Birds are dinosaurs, living, breathing relics of an ancient lineage that never truly ended. Every time you see a pigeon pecking at crumbs or a hawk diving through the sky, you're looking at the modern face of an ancient predator. And forget about that iconic image of Tyrannosaurus rex roaring with its mouth wide open like a lion. Scientific evidence warns us that the actual sounds dinosaurs made were likely deep, resonant, maybe even closer to crocodilian rumbles or low-frequency booms meant to vibrate through the earth rather than through the air. Another mistake: thinking dinosaurs were stupid. Some species had brain-to-body ratios that rival modern birds and mammals, and the trudentids, small, agile, feathered carnivores, had such high intelligence that if extinction hadn't wiped them out, they might have evolved into something terrifyingly advanced. And here's a hidden truth: not all dinosaurs were giants. Some were the size of chickens, darting through undergrowth, living in nests, communicating, raising young. Yes, raising them. Dinosaurs weren't absent-minded egg layers who abandoned their offspring. Fossilized nests and embryos reveal behaviors eerily similar to modern birds, including brooding, protecting, and possibly even feeding their young. And that Jurassic Park image of velociraptors as man-sized killing machines? Another fabrication. Real velociraptors were about the size of turkeys, fully feathered, and probably smarter than you'd expect. But the Hollywood version was based on a different dinosaur altogether, Deinonychus. It's not just your image of dinosaurs that's flawed, it's also the timeline. You probably think of dinosaurs as only existing in the Jurassic period, but that's only a slice of their reign. The full timeline stretches over 165 million years, spanning the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods, and during that time they adapted into thousands of forms, filled every niche, and even evolved into swimmers and gliders. Though, warning, no true dinosaur ever lived fully underwater like marine reptiles did. That's another popular mix-up. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for longer than mammals have even existed, and their disappearance wasn't a gradual fade. It was a sudden apocalypse, triggered by an asteroid impact that unleashed firestorms, darkness, and acid rain. But not all perished. Some survivors, small, feathered, adaptable, endured, and from them came the birds, the ones flying above your head right now. The greatest mistake you make about dinosaurs is treating them like a chapter that ended, when they are a story that continues, hiding in plain sight. The museum skeletons are only echoes. The living creatures outside your window are the true legacy. The challenge now is this: can you erase the outdated image burned into your mind and see them not as monsters of the past, but as living creatures whose descendants still dominate the skies? Because if you can't, you're still clinging to a myth that science shattered decades ago.